Good afternoon from Gallia County, and welcome to the Foundation for Appalachian Ohio's 2025 Giving Tuesday celebration. I'm Nancy Zimfer, and it's my pleasure to serve as a member of FAO's Board of Trustees, and on behalf of everyone at FAO, thank you for joining us on this very special day. Today, we join with people around the world to celebrate a day of giving, a day for giving back to the communities and causes closest to your hearts. For me, that community is Gallipolis, my hometown. As a quick aside, if you haven't been here before, I encourage you to visit us for Gallipolis in Lights, a display that I guarantee will put you in the holiday spirit. But now, back to today's celebration. At FAO, we believe everyone has a gift that matters to the future of Appalachian Ohio. And by working together, we will achieve our vision of a region where every person and every community is flourishing. We're so grateful for all of you, both the doers who are out there meeting needs and advancing opportunities in our communities every day, and the donors who give financially to make this work possible. Your love and commitment to the people of Appalachian Ohio shine through in all you do. Thank you. To start today's program, I'm privileged to present FAO's 2025 Chaddock Philanthropist of the Year Award to a family whose generosity is helping to address Appalachian Ohio's philanthropy gap and inspiring others to give in ways that will make a difference in our communities for generations to come. The Chaddock Philanthropist of the Year Award was established in 2016 to honor Jeff Chaddock and Mark Murrow in recognition of their visionary planned gift to support Appalachian Ohio and its nonprofit organizations. The award celebrates those who have made an outsized difference in Appalachia through philanthropy, and the family we're recognizing today has certainly done that. The Brooks family has deep roots in Appalachian Ohio, particularly in Nelsonville, where brothers William Bill Brooks and F.M. Mike Brooks launched the William Brooks Shoe Company in 1932. Over the years, the name of the business has changed, but its commitment to serving the community where it all started remains strong. Now operating as Rocky Brands, the publicly traded company is led by Jason Brooks, the fourth generation of the Brooks family to run the business and son of longtime FAO supporters Mike and Pam Brooks. Mike, who served as Rocky's president and CEO from 1975 to 2011, grew up in Nelsonville, spending his childhood just one block from the family's shoe factory. His wife, Pam, grew up in Hocking County, attending school in Logan, riding horses all over town, and making lifetime friends. Throughout their marriage, the couple has epitomized the act of giving back, spearheading beautification and revitalization projects in the Nelsonville Business District and making the bike path extension possible. Mike also served as an FAO board member for 9 years and was named one of the first I'm a Child of Appalachia honorees in recognition of his personal heritage, success, and longtime commitment to philanthropy in the region, both personally and through Rocky Brands. Jason has continued his parents' philanthropic commitment alongside his wife, Christy, as active supporters of the Hocking County Community Fund, one of FAO's affiliate foundation partners. Since 2019, HCCF has grown to nearly 60 funds to benefit Hocking County, including the Pamela Jones Brooks Legacy Fund for Hocking County, created by Pam Brooks in 2023 as a way to give back to the community where she was raised. As president and CEO of Rocky Brands, now a world leader in outdoor, work, Western, and military footwear, Jason has continued his father's civic generosity. Like Rocky Brands, Jason and Christy are no strangers to giving back to their community. Christy is a career philanthropist with a heart that's deeply rooted in volunteerism. Since moving to Logan in 2002, she has devoted countless hours to the Logan Hocking School District, her church, and her community. Christy is part of the committee that built, the Chieftain Center for Logan High School's campus, which has brought economic growth to the region. And she is a committed volunteer leader of the Hocking County Community Fund, serving as its vice president. We're incredibly grateful for her service there. Across the generations, the Brooks family has demonstrated their dedication and support for the communities of Appalachian Ohio and their commitment to advancing well-being for everyone who lives there. Please join me in celebrating the Brooks family, this year's Chaddock Philanthropist of the Year awardee.
The word philanthropy is a big word, right?
Sharing of resources and time and talents, is something we both grew up with. We just learned it by osmosis. I mean, this is how we grew up. And then as we got older, we realized, you can be very intentional about this.
It can be as little as, hey, you need a meal for the next week, we got you covered. Or it can be millions of dollars. Rocky being here in Nelsonville, Ohio, the community is really important. And I saw that with my grandfather, my father, to be able to give that to my kids and show them those things has really been important. Just trying to be the best we can be.
For me, it's always been kids. One of the most glaring images that I saw was the philanthropy gap. It was just shocking. Right away, I realized that the children truly are our future, and we do need to take very good care of them in light of that gap in support.
Mike is an amazing man. I wish he could be here to get this, because it's really about him. And my mom.
Mike and Pam, the Brooks family, just love their communities. And what is so incredible about receiving the award is we have both seen the level of giving across all of Appalachia. And to be chosen out of this astounding group of people that just care is an incredible honor. It would be lovely if Mike Brooks could be sitting right here. He never needed that award to know the impact he was making, and that's what makes it even more special. My goal for the region is that we can work together, and I do feel like FAO promotes that, and I love it. The synergy you're encouraging between the counties that you serve as we work together and have a sense of community beyond our county boundaries, beyond our town boundaries, that's where Appalachia really flourishes.
He loved the FAO, loves the FAO, and loves this little community, and worked hard to try to make it the best he could.
What a wonderful family. I'm so thankful that a few members of the Brooks family are joining us online today. Thank you all for your generosity. Now I'm pleased to recognize our next award recipient, FAO's 2025 Changemaker of the Year. This award is given to an organization, team, or individual that is advancing transformative changes within our region. The year's award goes to the program that's rooted in partnership and a shared desire to fulfill one of the most basic human needs for our neighbors. In some parts of Appalachian Ohio, food insecurity rates top 20%. And because meat is among the most expensive grocery items for both families and for food pantries that assist them, it's often unaffordable for many living on lower incomes. Compounding the problem, regional food banks report that only 10 to 12% of the food they receive and distribute is perishable protein, like frozen meat, poultry, and seafood. Yet protein is so important to our health. In 2021, the Community Foundation for Perry County, another one of FAO's affiliate foundation partners, piloted the region's first Fill the Freezer campaign to help address the problem by providing locally raised protein for those in need. The campaign invited buyers at Perry County Fair's livestock sale to donate their hog purchases to fill the freezers of the county's food pantries and others to donate money to cover the meat processing costs. During the first year of the program, 44 hogs were donated, resulting in more than 5,000 pounds of sausage for food pantries in Perry County. Over the past 5 years, the campaign has expanded to 6 additional counties served by FAO affiliate foundation partners: Hocking, Vinton, Gallia, Harrison, Lawrence, and Morgan counties. This year, 225 animals were donated through these campaigns, resulting in 33,011 pounds of fresh, local meat to feed those who need it most. Since 2021, the program has provided a combined 92,000 pounds of meat, and in Perry County, Fill the Freezer has generated enough meat to stock the county's food pantries year-round for the past 3 years. Please join me in celebrating FAO's 2025 Changemaker of the Year honoree, Fill the Freezer, with a special thanks to our affiliate foundations, partners, and donors who have made this program possible.
There's some people that struggle and they need the help of their community to stand beside them and help them in the time of need.
I see every day kids in need for food.
Our food pantries are short on meat.
We know the need here is high. With rising food costs, many families are facing tough choices.
Fighting hunger in Appalachian Ohio, 1 pound at a time. The effort started in Perry County, where local leaders, donors, and the Community Foundation for Perry County found a simple way to help their neighbors facing food insecurity. Their idea? Inviting buyers at the county fair's livestock sale to donate their hog purchases to help fill the freezers of local food pantries.
The Fill the Freezer program is where we at the Community Foundation for Perry County raise funds to then process meat that's donated from the livestock sale at the Perry County Fair.
I thought that was a great idea. Just another way to give back while we were there supporting the community.
It's only grown in success. 5,000 pounds of meat was the first year, 7,500 pounds of meat was the second year.
It's unbelievable. It's just so fulfilling.
The program grew, both to other counties and to other animals. With help from FAO and our affiliate foundation partners, counties began sharing ideas for what worked and making the program their own. From Perry to Hocking, Gallia, Harrison, Vinton, Lawrence, and Morgan, local generosity grew into a regional movement to address food insecurity. Together, these communities have now donated more than 92,000 pounds of locally raised protein to local food pantries, including more than 33,000 pounds in 2025 alone.
When we found out what type of impact that had on their community, we knew we had to do it in Hocking County.
I grew up showing hogs. I always go to the Perry County Fair just for fun, and I was over there one time and saw it. I was like, it's a really cool, interesting concept to be able to use this project that we're already doing to give back to the community and keep everything local.
Behind every pound of donated meat are partnerships: fair boards, 4-H and FFA members, food banks, meat processors, donors, and buyers, all working side by side to help neighbors in need. Fill the Freezer even drew statewide recognition earlier this year when Philanthropy Ohio honored Julie Paxton with the 2025 Philanthropy Innovation Award as the driving force behind the effort in Perry County and mentor to others launching similar campaigns.
We love Fill the Freezer. This project really is a win-win-win. Fill the Freezer helps supply the vital, nutritious foods that our neighbors need to thrive and be healthy.
To have that fresh meat donated to the food bank is definitely something that's super important to them and really helps out the families that need it.
It's going to be really big for our community. We have a lot of Fair Board members that are really excited about it.
Now we're just allowing kids to be a part of giving back to the community. And obviously we have to lean on business owners and things to purchase those animals and donate those animals, but the kids get to see the impact that they're having on their friends and their neighbors.
I think that it's going to be a big hit. I'm excited to see it grow more than just this year.
And the program is still growing. More counties are planning to start Fill the Freezer campaigns in the coming years, because while the need is great, so is the commitment our people have to their friends and neighbors. Fill the Freezer shows how local ideas, shared regionally through FAO, can create transformative change, one community at a time.
Our community wants more. They want to do more.
For advancing transformative change across our communities, the Foundation for Appalachian Ohio proudly recognizes Fill the Freezer as our 2025 Changemaker of the Year.
What an incredible program that's meeting a real and growing need in our communities. As you heard in the video, Julie Paxton with the Community Foundation for Perry County received Philanthropy Ohio's Philanthropy Innovation Award for her work with the Fill the Freezer program. So the good news is spreading. One of the program's biggest cheerleaders is Sherry Simons, FAO's Director of Outreach. Sherry is with us today to share a few words about Fill the Freezer based on her experience with FAO's affiliate foundation partners. Sherry?
Thank you, Nancy. As Director of Outreach for FAO, I have the privilege of working closely with our affiliate foundation partners. So it is my pleasure to accept the 2025 Changemaker of the Year Award on behalf of our 7 affiliate foundation partners who had Fill the Freezer type campaigns this year. This program absolutely speaks to my heart. It is filling such a tremendous need of providing protein to our friends and family who are facing food insecurity. At a time when many are wondering where their next meal is coming from, this program is making sure that our pantries are stocked and providing meat to folks in need for many months, if not for the entire year. We are 5 years in, and this program has generated over 92,000 pounds of meat to fill the freezers of our local food pantries. I feel like I want to say that again, 92,000 pounds. In this season of gratitude, I am so grateful for hometown communities that are stepping up and showing love in such a real and meaningful way. Makes me get teary-eyed for sure. So a big shout out to those who make Fill the Freezer so amazing. Our local fair boards, sale committees, 4-H and FFA members, food banks, meat processors, donors, and buyers. We are so grateful for such amazing partners. And a big thank you, an extra special shout out to Columbia Gas and the NiSource Charitable Foundation for their corporate sponsorship of Fill the Freezer in Gallia, Perry, and Vinton counties. And also to South Central Power for their grant to cover meat processing costs in Harrison County. We are thrilled that this program will be expanding to additional counties in 2026. If you've never been to a junior livestock sale at your county fair, I encourage you to join us. There is lots of woohooing and excitement going on for sure. In some counties, you may even see a committee member running around the barn in an inflatable pig costume every time someone donates to the cause. Now, I'm going to turn things back over to Nancy. Happy Giving Tuesday, everyone.
Thank you, Sherry. It's so heartwarming to hear the impact this program is having on our communities. We expect Fill the Freezer will grow to more counties next year, so I encourage you to get out and experience it for yourself. Now it's my pleasure to turn the program over to Kara Dinglesbrook, who has served as FAO's president and CEO for 19 years. Kara will be sharing highlights from the past year and giving us a glimpse into what's ahead for FAO.
Thank you, Nancy. It's wonderful to see you home in Gallia County. We're so proud you're a child of Appalachia, and we appreciate all you do for FAO's mission. To everyone watching, thank you for joining us. 365 days a year, philanthropy is fueling innovation and opportunity across Appalachian Ohio. Giving Tuesday is a day to pause and celebrate the achievements and to look ahead to the new possibilities, especially the ones inviting us to be bolder together. I'm zooming from FAO's headquarters in Nelsonville, a community that was once the epicenter of our nation's coal production, brick making, iron smelting, timbering, and early oil and gas production. We're proud of the way our region has advanced national prosperity, but we also know the impacts of our boom-to-bust cycles continue to be felt in countless ways. Generations of distress can create a culture of low aspirations, which is why FAO's first and longest-standing investment, I'm a Child of Appalachia, began with the work of raising hope and pride. Being proud of where we're from is not just about our past, it's about our future. At the beginning of 2025, we posthumously honored our friend, Mayor Tom Johnson of Somerset, with our Child of Appalachia Award. Tom's example of achievement, thinking big when it came to community, and his philanthropy inspire us all. Today, like every Giving Tuesday, FAO's legacy candle is lit, reminding us of the visionary givers like Tom, whose legacy of generosity and planned gifts have made so much of what we celebrate possible. We are grateful. FAO's mission is to unleash the collective potential within Appalachian Ohio by encouraging and supporting philanthropy. There has never been greater need for our mission. Appalachian Ohio has 90% less philanthropic assets per capita than the rest of Ohio. Closing the philanthropy gap is long-term work that requires us all. Together, we're making tremendous progress. FAO is home to nearly 800 charitable funds, totaling $153 million. Together, we've ensured every county in Appalachian Ohio is supported by a local foundation. Today, FAO serves as the back office partner for 14 local community foundation affiliates, the region-wide African American Community Fund, and the Southeast Ohio Health and Wellness Foundation. Already in 2025, FAO funds have awarded more than 1,300 grants and scholarships, totaling more than $4 million, and the year is not finished. In 2026, we'll celebrate giving $50 million in grants since FAO's inception. FAO's vision is one of flourishing people, flourishing communities, a deep sense of well-being for everyone. Last year, we shared our strategic roadmap to a flourishing Appalachian Ohio. If you're looking for a refresher on FAO's plan, we're dropping a link in the chat. Here are the broad strokes. We believe flourishing begins with hope, and there is a science to hope, which we can all use to drive greater impact. Flourishing communities retain and attract young adults, and they engage young adults as today's leaders. Educational attainment and longevity will always be touchstones in our work. We still have parts of our region where life expectancy is 20 years shorter than other parts of Ohio. Our zip code should not determine our physical health. And finally, strong foundations are essential to flourishing. FAO's local affiliate foundations are exceptional partners for donors. They're close to community needs and opportunities. And by leveraging FAO's back office platform, FAO affiliates are one of the most cost-effective giving strategies found anywhere. But what really accelerates their impact is the way FAO affiliates leverage regional economies of scale to access new opportunities. And this requires a strong source of regional philanthropy to work in tandem with local giving. FAO's Flourishing Appalachian Ohio Fund fuels innovation region-wide. It facilitates collaboration to solve the root of challenges, encourages high aspirations, and enables successful approaches to expand from community to community. We thank all our affiliate foundation leaders and donors. We're so grateful for you. We do not flourish by accessing one opportunity. We flourish by accessing many opportunities, which is why FAO works holistically across 5 areas we call the pillars of prosperity: arts and culture, community and economic development, education, environmental stewardship, and health and human services. We're excited to share a highlight from each pillar, starting with the culture part of arts and culture. We recently held a Jubilee celebration of the restoration of Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church. It's Ohio's first Black church, the only standing Black church in Ohio that predates the Civil War, and a National Historic Site that served as a stop on the Underground Railroad. Macedonia is a testament to our region's leadership to advance freedom, equality, and flourishing. It was also one of Ohio's most endangered historic sites. Restoring it was an enormous labor of love by many. We thank every partner involved for the legacy you've left. Today, as in years past, Macedonia is a center of community in Lawrence County, and FAO is honored to serve as the fiscal partner. As we celebrate 250 years of American history in 2026, we encourage you to visit Macedonia. Information can be found in the chat. Last year, we announced an investment in a new effort. The Crafty Art Bus was founded by a mom on a mission to ensure every child has access to hands-on art. With the help of your giving, the Crafty Art Bus served 2,000 children this year. It's now piloting art therapy boxes for children in need. Whether it's a restoration project like Macedonia or a startup like the Crafty Art Bus, success boils down to leadership. We were grateful to provide scholarships for 2 outstanding arts leaders from our region to participate in an inaugural statewide leadership program led by Creative Ohio. Arts and culture are essential to flourishing communities and lives, and we look forward to exploring more partnerships in 2026. We want to move now to our community and economic development pillar. Too few of our college graduates return to live, work, and serve in Appalachia. Of course, we need leadership from every generation, but retaining young leaders is essential to our vision of flourishing. A few years ago, donors collaborated through FAO to develop and pilot the Growing Home Fellowship. It's a region-wide effort to recruit and prepare young adults for community leadership. Our fellows commit to live, work, and serve in Appalachian Ohio for 5 years. FAO provides a stipend, leadership development, coaching, access to grant funding, and perhaps most importantly, a network of support and encouragement. More than 100 Growing Home Fellows are serving in 29 of Appalachian Ohio's 32 counties. These young leaders are leveraging their strengths to serve more than 80 nonprofit and civic organizations. If you know of a good project for a fellow or a civic organization who needs to know about our fellows, we would appreciate your help. Our pilot of the Growing Home Fellowship has focused on engaging our region's K-12 workforce, asking educators to bring the leadership they demonstrate every day in their classrooms out into the broader community. Our fellows have demonstrated the courage to think big, step a little beyond their comfort zone, and act boldly in their service to others. In the chat, you'll find a link to a video we created about the fellowship. We started to notice a clear theme, so we condensed the video down to this reel.
The Growing Home Fellowship program takes young educators who are leaders in their classroom and equips them to become leaders in the larger community. For many fellows, this requires new skill sets and a new mindset as they move beyond the comfort of their classrooms to answer the question, who's coming next to lead our community?
I would say the biggest impact the fellowship has had on me personally is forcing me outside of my comfort zone.
My fellowship continually pushes me out of my comfort zone.
It's kind of challenged me to do things that I don't normally do.
It's not near as comfortable when you take me out of my classroom and expect me to help lead adults.
Being in the Growing Home Fellowship has given me the confidence that I've needed to step out of my comfort zone.
That's how you make change, is getting involved and kind of getting uncomfortable with the things that scare people.
Because of all the things that they've given me, I feel a little more comfortable going out of my way to kind of share my thoughts and ideas. I wasn't as comfortable talking to new people as I am now.
The fellowship has given me the skills and the confidence to be able to sit in that room and hold my own.
I never thought of myself as someone who could be kind of at the face of something.
I did a grant, and I also did a pitch at an FAO event to try to earn some funds for this event, and that was something that was way outside of my comfort zone.
I think the fellowship really pushed me to get out of my comfort zone and just get out in the community more and be that change maker instead of just kind of a participant in it.
I always thought that changing the community for me was going to be in the classroom, but because of the foundation, I was able to step outside of the classroom and start changing the community.
To all our Growing Home Fellows, thank you for thinking big and acting boldly with us. It takes tremendous courage to lean into the uncertain work of creating the future together. And to all who are generously supporting FAO so we can provide the fellowship program, thank you. Our fellows are experiencing so much joy in their service. We know that our 5-year investment will provide a 50-year return for our communities. Fellows are bringing performing arts to our parks, renovating old buildings into new community centers, revitalizing playgrounds and festivals, preserving our historical assets, planting community gardens, starting mobile food pantries, and so much more. In the chat, you'll find a recent impact report and information about the fellows serving your community. Today, we want to share the story of one who is really innovating FAO's approach. And this takes us to our education pillar. Fellow Kaylee Cox is piloting something we have long dreamed of testing. She is helping us award post-secondary scholarships to 8th grade students. Our hypothesis is that supporting students earlier in their educational journeys will positively impact their aspirations, encourage goal setting, and show a pathway to success. As a part of this program, students learn how to increase hope in their lives and in the lives of those they meet. Our Hope Scholars know that when they graduate from high school, a scholarship is waiting for them, and they have the opportunity to earn an annual award each of the next 4 years. This is still a pilot, but the results are promising. During the first year, Hope Scholars increased grades, increased attendance, and decreased behavioral incidences compared to the prior year and to a control group. Our pilot is possible because of Kaylee's inspiring leadership, the tremendous support of the Logan Hawkins School District, our visionary donors, and a family that put a legacy gift in place for Hawkins County. It takes a team. If you're interested in more information, you will find a link to our recent webinar in the chat. We're also including a link to a new toolkit created this year in partnership with Battelle for Kids and our Growing Home Fellows. It's a great resource for anyone working to increase hope and aspiration among children. While we test the difference we can make by giving scholarships to younger students, we're excited to announce today a new pilot that will award scholarships to working adults in honor of their community contributions. It's possible through a new partnership with ACE, the American College of Education. This completely online university was co-founded by a child of Appalachia, Tom Evans. It can be difficult to work full-time, manage family responsibilities, serve your community, and travel to earn a degree. The innovation of ACE is that you can access higher education without leaving home. I'm excited to share an announcement for our Growing Home Fellows. Starting next month, in recognition of the deep and meaningful leadership you're providing to your communities, FAO will award full ACE scholarships to at least 15 Growing Home Fellows, providing the opportunity to earn PhDs, principal's certifications, and additional master's level credentials. Thank you to all of you who have created or given to FAO scholarships. We're thrilled to report that in 2025, we together awarded $750,000 in scholarships, supporting more than 300 students. It's hard to talk about education without discussing aspiration, and we know that seeing pathways is a big part of hope. One pathway that stands to transform Appalachia is to combine our entrepreneurial culture with global leadership in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, STEM. To excel at STEM, we need to strategically invest in K-12 education partnerships. We were grateful to begin a learning journey in 2025. Thanks to your generous giving and the support of 7 of our affiliate foundations, we made grants to COSI and Janet's Planet to bring world-class STEM learning to nearly 2,000 children. Nothing beats the look of glee on a child's face when they launch an Alka-Seltzer rocket, or the excitement they have when they learn about career opportunities close to home. We want you to see it.
Hi, I'm Megan Wanzik, and I'm the Chief Impact Officer here at the Foundation for Appalachian Ohio. Since the beginning, FAO has known that aspiration is a key component to education. We want to encourage the big dreams of the children of Appalachia by giving them new ways to explore their interests, strengths, and career possibilities. This year, we partnered with COSI, Janet's Planet, the Ohio University Performing Arts and Concert Series, and 7 of FAO's local affiliate foundation partners to bring hands-on learning opportunities in science, technology, engineering, math, and medicine to K-12 students. For our middle and high school students, this meant partnering with both COSI and local employers to introduce these students to local, in-demand careers while experiencing hands-on science activities.
Kids, as they're looking, they're in school and so forth, you know, they really don't know what the possibilities are. We have more STEM type things going on in our community than you really realize.
My shirt says science is for everyone. And so it's for everyone in our community, in this community, and we're excited to be here.
We want to inspire the next generation of STEAM individuals who are exploring science, technology, engineering, arts, and math to really consider it a career.
We really appreciate this. It's exactly what we needed. The kids love it. They're getting an idea of something they can become when they get older, and it's just very positive. They love it.
We hope this is a model that others can get behind, and we really want to support that, and you just never know where this is going to go.
COSI really created a powerful blend of the fun of science with ways students might imagine putting it into practice. For our younger learners, our partnership with Janet's Planet and the Ohio University Performing Arts and Concert Series allowed elementary school students to explore space from within their own schools. Janet led students in building lunar landers and launching stop rockets, harnessing their natural creativity and curiosity.
So what we've been doing all week is a combination of performance and a teaching residency. Did we spark a bit of scientific curiosity? And if we did that, even just a little, made a kid feel like they're smart and capable and able to be an engineer, then I can go home very happy. It's not that these kids can't be astronauts, engineers, like inventors, innovators, futurists. You can't be what you don't even know about. As we go and visit and we give these kids exposure to other things that may never have crossed their minds before, that's the real key, right? What you're doing matters to every little boy and girl in your community, that you're showing up for them. And whether or not you ever know their names or ever get to meet them, know that that gift is rippling much further than you can ever imagine.
Watching these students, the value of a hands-on STEM program like this was so clear. With each experiment they ran, with each problem they solved, you could see their confidence grow that they could one day explore space, design scientific experiments, or launch a rocket.
A big thanks to all our donors. Your gifts were essential. And to another visionary partner, Shar Kopchak with Ohio University Performing Arts and Concert Series. In the chat, you'll find instructions for trying some of the science fun at home. For those leading teams, a ton of research supports the importance of play in the success of our organizations. Our staff tried the lunar lander exercise, and we're still benefiting. FAO plans to continue our learning journey in STEM plus E. The E is for entrepreneurship, because we see many opportunities where philanthropy can make an outsized difference. We appreciate your ideas, introductions, and partnership. As we turn to our environmental stewardship pillar, we celebrate a significant milestone. We met our goal of developing a $10 million grant-making endowment for environmental stewardship. It's a dramatic increase in the grant resources available for environmental education, conservation, innovation, and research. And because the fund is endowed, grant funding will be available every year. As a part of this new investment, FAO is teaming with the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District to facilitate a collaboration among Ohio's research universities and scientists, who retreated with us last month to establish a shared research investment agenda for water quality. It's an exciting new chapter for Appalachian Ohio, and it's a great pilot we hope to replicate in other pillars. Our sincere thanks to the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District, who made a transformational $5 million gift in 2025, and to our many donors and industry partners who gave the first gifts to open this new avenue of funding. This expanding grant program builds on the success and legacy of our many conservation-focused partners. It's the combined efforts that make the outsized difference. We appreciate you all. Our fifth and final pillar is health and human services. At FAO, we seek to solve challenges at their roots. We provide an infrastructure for partnership that lets us quickly develop and expand bright spot innovations region-wide. Our affiliate foundation leaders are stepping forward and pioneering a new way for Appalachian Ohio to address food insecurity, building on existing resources. Together, we have changed the pattern to increase protein supplies for those in need. More than 30,000 pounds of protein was donated in 2025. And thanks to the leadership of FAO's affiliate foundations and the many, many donors who supported us, Fill the Freezer is growing. Just like the Mobile Vision Clinic we helped start has expanded to help children statewide, Fill the Freezer is emerging as another Appalachian innovation of benefit to all. As we strive to advance long-term change, one of the biggest challenges we face is the urgency of very immediate needs. Food insecurity weighs on all our hearts, especially when children are involved. We are profoundly grateful for our grantees working in food banks and pantries. We need you and we appreciate you. I want to end this year's report with a final celebration. In 2025, FAO was grateful to receive a nationally competitive grant from the Trust for Civic Life. The Trust believes America's future starts with strong communities, and its mission is to invest in the civic health of our nation. Civic health is determined by how connected people in a community are to each other, the affinity they have for where they live, and how well people work together to solve challenges and advance something bigger that benefits everyone. When we think about civic health this way, it's clear to see FAO has always been in the business of civic health. And because of all of you, our region is leading. Expect to hear more on this in 2026, especially as we celebrate the 6th anniversary of our civics education partnership with the Longaberger Family Foundation. As we close, consider this simple and powerful thought. Flourishing is a choice we make together. Yes, there are incredible needs in Appalachia, but there is also an incredible abundance of investment-worthy ideas, transformative leaders, and promising partnerships poised for expansion. Every success we celebrate today, from the restoration of Macedonia to the impact of our Growing Home Fellows, from hope rising in 8th graders to new pathways in STEM, from Fill the Freezer to our deep connections that help us solve challenges, it's all possible because of your generous support. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Our Growing Home Fellows say the fellowship has pushed them outside of their comfort zones, allowing them to do things they wouldn't have pictured themselves doing. I like to think that's because they know FAO is supporting them in something new, brave, and bold, just like we do for our donors. As you think about making a meaningful difference, remember, FAO is here to help. Together, we can do so much more than we can do alone. If you are able, please consider joining me by making a gift to your local community foundation. Your gift will meet needs and create opportunity right where you live. And keep in mind, even if you can't go home, you can still grow home. I also hope you will join me by making a gift to FAO's Flourishing Appalachian Ohio Fund. Your gift to FAO will fuel innovation. It will support the collaborations that solve challenges and advance opportunities across all the pillars of prosperity. It's what supports the Growing Home Fellowship, I'm a Child of Appalachia program, and the creative pilots you've heard about today. It's what will ensure all people and communities in Appalachian Ohio access the opportunities they need to flourish. Information about how to give is in the chat. Now is the perfect time to consider gifts of appreciated stock or qualified distributions from IRAs. And if you've been putting off estate planning, make 2026 your year. Together, we're making enormous progress. We are so grateful, but our work is far from complete. We have big goals for increasing grant making, strengthening local foundations, and expanding the programs you heard about today. We hope you'll join us in taking that next step. Let's go boldly together. Let's create the flourishing future we imagine for Appalachian Ohio. Thank you, and happy Giving Tuesday. And back to you, Nancy, to close us out. Thank you all.
On behalf of FAO, our board, and everyone in Appalachian Ohio who has benefited from your generosity, thank you for joining us today. Your support fuels everything we do in pursuit of a flourishing Appalachian Ohio. We hope today's celebration has inspired you to think big about ways you can invest your time, your ideas, and your financial resources to improve lives across Appalachian Ohio. And as you consider your own bold gift, we want to remind you that FAO is here to help you give back in ways that are closest to your heart. Reach out to us for more information about the many ways you can give. Whether you make a gift to FAO or one of the 800 funds in its family of funds, or you're interested in creating a new fund to support the causes and organizations that matter most to you, you can help meet critical needs today and advance opportunities that will improve lives for generations. And while you're thinking about your legacy, we hope you'll consider a planned gift to support Appalachian Ohio. Gifts of all sizes and all kinds really make a difference. Working together is what makes Appalachian Ohio so special, and our spirit of giving is what will drive our communities forward for years to come. Thank you again for joining us today.